So the Pittsburgh Steelers have declined the fifth-year option on safety Terrell Edmunds. Now, for those of you who don't know, Terrell Edmunds was the 28th overall pick in the 2018 NFL Draft. At the time, it was a major reach by Pittsburgh. People like Lance Zierlein for NFL.com had him as a third or fourth round pick. And I think most people had him as a third or fourth round graded player. Some had him even lower. But Pittsburgh reached for him significantly, took him at 28th overall, surprised everyone with that selection, and just outthought themselves. It was a bad pick at the time. It was a bad value selection. Terrell was actually at the draft in the green room, but he was there as part of his brother Tremaine's party. Tremaine was drafted in the first round by Buffalo. So Terrell was not invited to the draft. He was there as part of his brother's family. So no one expected him to be taken in the first round. It was a massive reach by Pittsburgh. I hated on that pick for the past 2 years. I hated on it coming into this past season. But he had a good year this year. Terrell Edmunds was a good player this year. He had 2 interceptions, and he set career highs with 55.6 completion percentage when targeted, best of his career. 70.8 passer rating allowed when targeted, best of his career. Allowed fewer than 8 yards per target, or fewer than 9 yards per target, 8 yards per target exactly. So this was a good year for Terrell Edmunds. And on defense, it's already lost Steve Nelson, but Dupree, and a bunch of our people this offseason. And it's going to lose more people because of the cap crunch. It's going to be hard. I don't like turning down the fifth-year option for him, honestly. I understand that the fifth-year option is expensive. I think it's over $10 million. So cap-wise, it makes sense. But at the same time, Terrell Edmunds is a good player now. He just earned a green grade from PFF for this past season. And frankly, looking at the depth chart, I mean, who are you going to count on to come in and replace Terrell Edmunds? Is it going to be one of the guys you drafted in the late rounds this year? One of the guys you drafted last year that didn't play much at all? I mean, there's no one proven to me that will come in and replace Terrell Edmunds after this season, because he's going to be a free agent after this season, now that the fifth-year option has been declined. So I understand financially that it makes sense, but at the same time, I'm not happy about it now, which is something I never thought I would say, because Terrell Edmunds has become a good player.